See, beating the one team 5 times in one season certainly isn't easy. What level of focus did it require from you guys tonight to kind of finish this one off?
Requires a lot of focus, especially with a team like that. They're always fighting, so until the final second goes off the clock. So for us, it was play all the way through the clock.
And Willie talked a good bit about tonight about just the way you've dealt with adversity this year, the moments where, a lot of the world was crashing down on you and then responding and being at the point where you are now. Just what do you think has been the key to you being mentally, physically, everything you need to be playing at the level you are right now?
Proving myself right. Simple as that. And then with my teammates and coaches just trusting me, that means a lot.
Sorry, could you talk about, that start? You guys was up 33-11, so it just talked about the focus, but you guys were really aggressive.
Like I've been saying in the past few press conferences, every game is important for us. So, we want to have a complete game from start to finish. So, we started the game off on fire. We were getting a lot of open looks. And, they did cut the lead a few times, but, we were able to maintain and execute.
And by them, you guys cutting the lead, I think they got like a 15-0 run at one point. You guys were talking about getting those stops, right?
Yes, sir. At the end of the day, this is the NBA. Those are great NBA players on other teams. So, basketball is a game of runs. It's just, we can't get complacent. We got to, stay the course.
I also want to ask you about, C.J. McCollum. You would think that, he's an old man in this league, but he played just as young as you guys. You talk about his play tonight and his leadership and his veteran leadership.
I spoke on it before. C.J. has been a really important piece to this team all year long. I remember at the beginning of the year, I kind of went to him and was like, look, I'm not where I need to be. And, he was honest with me. He said, you do what you got to do, and he'll kind of pick up the weight for me. A teammate like that, you can't speak highly enough about him. He's a good dude on and off the court, and, he's been playing at a really high level this year. And honestly, I'm just glad to have a dude like that around.
And my last question, I know you guys, trying to stay out the play-in situation or two. Can you talk a little bit, about that focus?
That just goes back to taking it game by game. Every game is important, and at the end of the day, we got to play the cards dealt to us.
We talked to you, the past couple of years about, some of the mental battles of coming back from injury and dealing with that kind of stuff. I guess what's the mental part of it been like for you this season, going through what you went through earlier in the year and then getting to the point where you're playing as well as you are right now?
Just stacking my days and, just really trusting the process. Like I said, I got great teammates, great coaches that all trust me. So when you got a supporting cast like that, it does a lot for your confidence.
I guess what do you kind of take the most pride in what you've been able to do up to this point to make sure you're physically where you are right now?
Definitely my defensive intensity. Watching Najee, Jose, and Herb do what they do, and Dice, I'm sorry, do what they do. I see that and it's like, man, I gotta up my defensive intensity as well. So that's definitely been a point of focus for me.
And just we saw you kind of grab at your wrist in the first half, go to the locker room. I guess what kind of happened on that play, and how's it feeling now?
Not gonna really speak on that. Just something happened and had to just see it through.
All right, thank you.
No problem. You guys have a great night.
Thank you, Z.